Hey everybody, welcome back to the Speakeasy. Today we're going to do a recipe that supposedly tastes, when you mix these certain bourbons together, tastes like a different bourbon. Now, which one is it? I've never had Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. I have no idea what it tastes like. I've got what the site says it's supposed to taste like, and everybody says if you mix 50% Old Forester Statesman and 50% Old Forester 1910, you get essentially an Old Forester birthday bourbon. So this is the poor man's birthday bourbon. Now, according to the site, this first came, Old Forester birthday bourbon first came out around 2002. That's the first one that's on the website. And they've done it every year through 2024. But 2024, they changed things, and it was available only through sweepstakes. They were not selling it in the distillery shop. Presented at 96 proof, exceptionally unique character. 12-year-old barrels were chosen specifically for birthday bourbon. So I said every time I've seen any birthday bourbon for sale, it's been on the secondary market, and it's been well over $1,000. So today we're going to open these up, and we're going to try to make me a birthday bourbon. Let's get started. All right, so again, it's supposed to be 50% Old Forester Statesman. So we're going to do a ½ ounce of each. And I've never even had, I just opened this Old Forester Statesman, never had that before. Just went and bought the bottle for this. Again, this bottle was $54. And this bottle came in a pack of 3 with 1920, 1897, and 1910. You can find these 3 bottle packs anywhere from like 60 to 80 bucks, depending on where you get it. So again, when you look at Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, I don't know what the MSRP on that is, but certainly secondary wise, being $1,000, this is definitely cheaper. Not only if it tastes like birthday bourbon, but because now you have 2 different bottles of bourbon instead of just 1. And when you mix them together, you could have the equivalent of 3. So, I made a mess. Smells really good. So I'm going to whip these together, and I'm going to let this set here and mingle a little bit. Again, let's go back to the birthday bourbon. This is the 2023. This was the latest information they had on the site regarding 2023 birthday bourbon. So yeah, they did it 23 years in a row. Again, presented at 96 proof. Now, Old Forester Statesman is 95. 1910 is 93. So you mix those two together, you're not going to get quite 96 proof. My math would say you're going to get 94. The aroma is supposed to be a bright, candied, citrus, and floral overtones, giving way to rich turbinado sugar. No, I have no idea what turbinado sugar is. And roasted coffee beans as slight cedar and charred oak round out the nose. Wow. I do get the charred oak. I get a little bit of floral and citrus. Bright candied citrus. What's the difference between a bright candied citrus and a dark candied citrus? I don't know. A little bit of a floral smell maybe. I don't get any coffee beans, not at all. Don't get any cedar. I do get the charred oak and floral and sweetness. Probably you could probably call that the sugar. I think it smells wonderful together. Again, I've done a review on the 1910. I'll put a link to that right up here. But I have not done a review on the Old Forester, so I don't know whether what I'm smelling would come up strictly on the Old Forester Statesman. Smells really, really good though. And again, one's 93, one's 95. Do the math, I'd say you've got 94 proof in here. That's got a lot more spice to it than I really expected. Wow. Now the smell, and I have found this a lot where something might smell sweet to me and it's going to taste spicy. I don't know what goes there. Taste-wise, it says subtle citrus, heavy notes of dark honey, molasses, and charred oak. Now, everything about what this says, Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, should smell and taste like, I'm on board with it. I would love it, and I would love to taste some Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. But right now, this has a lot more spice than I really expected. It's not bad. It's probably... I've got a flavor there that I just can't put my finger on right at the moment. This is, even though it's mid-90s proof, this one would probably be, I would prefer it on the rocks. Just because it does have a spicy kick to it at the back of my palate. Smells great though. I love the smell. I don't taste any of the molasses they talk about. You know, the charred oak, I definitely got that smell, and I taste it too. I do have that floral smell. Don't have a floral taste. Not sure I get a honey taste either. It is not bad though. Not bad at all. And since I've never had the Statesman on its own, I can't tell you whether I prefer it mixed with 1910 or on its own. And actually, it was probably several months ago that I did the 1910 review, so I don't remember exactly what that tastes like. Now, I am an Old Forester fan. I like the products. I like the bourbons so far. I don't have any of them that I don't like. Some better than others, I'm sure, but at least now, I would love to have an Old Forester Statesman so that I could compare this to it to see if they taste the same. Interesting, not bad. If you've done this before, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. If you've had Old Forester Birthday Bourbon and you've done this poor man's Old Forester Birthday Bourbon comparison, let me know in the comments below what you think. I haven't seen anybody out there on YouTube do that comparison, and I don't have a bottle of Birthday Bourbon to do the comparison. So let me know if you've done it. As far as the product, mixing the two together, definitely tastes good, smells wonderful. I'm sure it'd be great over ice on the rocks. And the only thing is, if Old Forester Birthday Bourbon is better than this, is it worth over $1,000 on the secondary market? I think MSRP is probably down under 200 bucks. I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've done this little mixture before, let me know what you think. And if you have a bottle of Birthday Bourbon and you've done that comparison. Let me know how close it compares. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Please be sure to subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that reminder bell and that like button so it help me out, and we'll see you next week here in the Speakeasy.